Hello and welcome to another episode of the Diablo Free Build Factory. My name is Phobos and today's topic will be on a recent one, namely the patch changes, or to be more precise, the Nether Tentacles nerf. So if you haven't heard this already, Nether Tentacles has been quite heavily nerfed, and at least in my opinion, but the thing is, Nether Tentacles as of now only hits one time. It only can hit the enemy one time and not multiple times like prior to the patch. And this has been it caused a real big outcry in the community because the overall AoE damage for Demon Hunter therefore is decreased by a high number, and a lot of people are considering other runes, and in my opinion this is the way to go. You can't stick with Nether Tentacles anymore. But let me talk you through a few options first, and then let's get to the opinions. So let's get this started. So a lot of people already asked me if I stuck with Nether Tentacles or if I switched already, and I tried to answer all of these questions and all of these PMs, but I decided, well, might as well do a video about it, and I decided to do a update video on Ball Lightning versus Nether Tentacles because that would fit the best, I thought, or I consider. So the thing is, Nether Tentacles only hits once, as you can see in the footage right here. It does a fair amount of damage, like before, there's no argument about that. But the thing is, if you're fighting like big enemies or slow enemies, prior to the patch you could hit them multiple times, and that was awesome. That was really incredible. You could spam Nether Tentacles like crazy and they would receive so much damage. But as of now you can only hit them once per ball, and this decreases the damage so much. It's a real bummer, but in my opinion it isn't worth it anymore. It isn't worth it anymore. You should switch to another rune, and a lot of people already asked me if I considered switching back to Ball Lightning. So switch off content right here. As you can see in the footage, Ball Lightning, like before, like prior to the patch, it still does a fair amount of damage, no argument about that, but it's still lower than Nether Tentacles. And the AoE damage, well, in my opinion, it's not enough. It's not enough. Well, at least it isn't enough for Inferno difficulty. And so I considered, well, if it isn't Ball Lightning and if it isn't Nether Tentacles, what can you choose from? And I decided to go with Frost Arrows, and to be quite frank, I was pretty surprised and pretty pleasantly surprised, to be honest, and really satisfied as well. So the thing with Frost Arrows are you can shoot them multiple times, and each time you hit an enemy it will split up like multi-shot, for instance. And the awesome thing about Frost Arrows as well is that you have an increased base damage, so you will most probably have higher crit numbers than with Nether Tentacles. So with my current gear I had like 80,000 crit damage max, for instance. It was something about that, and I already have with Frost Arrows I have like about 110k hits sometimes. And the awesome thing is, at least of what I've seen so far, when you hit an enemy with a Frost Arrow and it is a critical strike and the Frost Arrow splits up and hits multiple other targets, all of these targets will be hit by a critical strike as well. At least this is my feeling so far. I don't have hard evidence to support this, but it seems that way. So if you're fighting large enemy packs where you need AoE, I would really consider trying out Frost Arrows, because the damage is really nice, as you can see in the footage, and also you have that AoE kind of feeling with the split of the Frost Arrows. So in my opinion this is the future for the Demon Hunter. I will try some other methods as well, but as of now, if you have trouble dealing with large numbers of monsters, and if you're looking for other options other than Nether Tentacles, I would highly recommend trying out Frost Arrows. It is really a choice worthwhile. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching this update episode of the Diablo 3 Build Factory. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to press the like button, and if you want to stay up to date, make sure to subscribe. It's always appreciated. And sorry for the lack of content for the last few days. I was really busy with my college stuff and all that personal good stuff. You know, it's... all of you guys know about that. Everybody has a personal life, right? And I will try to keep the content up now, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I will see you guys next time. Take care and goodbye.